Hey guys, welcome to MakeLifeRemarkable.com. This is part 2 of a series. If you missed part 1, just find a link somewhere nearby where this video is and it can take you to part 1. What I want to do now is first move on. I realized at the last video I had a little bit of frost on the lens, kind of cold out here, which was making it a little bit unclear, so I had to adjust that, but we can get things going and moving forward now. Let's continue. We're right now reviewing some of the parts, some of the lessons that I focused on over the last month, and let's just jump right into them. Continuing on January 8th, we learned the process and the importance to sleep on it, to sleep on a big decision. So when you have to make a big and important decision in your life, you really have to sometimes sleep on it. You can't just jump to a quick conclusion and decide whether or not this is really the best decision for you. So it's important to sleep on it, to let yourself really know if this is something ideal for you or not. A lot of times if you know it's an important decision to sleep on, you get this kind of feeling that it's a big decision and you don't quite know if it's the best one for you at this time. That might be a good plan to sleep on it right there. So that was the point from the 8th of January. Moving on, during the 9th of January, we focused on the importance of redrawing your map. What does this mean, to redraw your map? What it means is often when you have a plan, we've been talking about different plans in life, is that you really have to sometimes redraw your route. When you started your journey, often you didn't have the information as you did later when you continued. You continued on making progress to your goals, making progress to really get things done. You just didn't have the information that you needed at the time, so your map might be a little bit skewed or not quite correct. And it's important to redraw your map, rethink about your plan to see what little tweaks and minor changes that you can make for your plan and make it move on and move forward. And that's really important. So focus on that, redrawing your map. Moving along, we have on the 10th of January 2015, I talked about the importance of having an unwind day, your cheat day, your relax day. Many times people are pushing to make progress, and ultimately you can reach burnout if you do that. So I like to plan at least one day out of the week to really just have a relaxed day where I don't have to focus on any goals and I can just get things done. I can kind of refresh, retune my brain, give it a chance to rest, so then I can start off fresh the very next day. And you should do this too. It's really important to have your relaxed day, your unwind day. So please focus on including that in your plan. Moving right along is on January 12th, 2015, we focused on the importance of focus. Focus. This is one of the biggest points, if not the largest point, that I delivered all last month is if you want to be successful, you have to take focused action. You really have to have that time to focus and work on your goals, work on your projects. Really see what is the most important thing to be working on at that time and do it. That is what's a part of it. And it's really important to focus and get things done, just like the lens of the camera. It's focusing on me right now. I'm focusing on delivering this information to you right now. And focus is ultimately what you need to achieve different plans and different goals in your life. So that was the point for that day. Moving to the next point, we have January 13th, 2015. You need to sometimes take the time to slow down and prioritize. Many times you'll be focusing on a plan or a goal and you just feel, wow, you're just racing a million miles per hour and you don't really know where your destination is. You lose track of what is the most important to achieve what you want to get done during that day. So slow down. Just slow down. Think about what is the next important thing that you want to get done, and then do it. But you have to slow down to make it happen. Sometimes you get rolling so quickly you realize that you passed your turn and you have to backtrack. So in order to avoid doing less of that, it's important to slow down. All right, moving right along, on January 14th, 2015, I had a little bit of bad news to share. What happened was my girlfriend's mother got in an accident. She was hit by a car, and sometimes these things happen in life. I have the good news is she's recovering right now. She's doing a lot better, and these kinds of things can happen. But the important thing to remember is emergencies do happen in life, and don't let them get you caught off guard. You really have to take the time to evaluate the situation, stay calm, and see what can you do. What's the best thing you can do to help out, and that will help deal with the emergency a lot better. So remember, when emergencies come your way, find a way to deal with them and make the situation better. Okay, moving to another strong point is the importance of rebounding. Bouncing back after you get hard. You might have some crisis in your life, a small emergency, and on January 15th, I focused on the importance of really boosting your energy back up. Whenever you have something tough happen in your life, you really have to take the time to just breathe, think about what is the next important thing you can do to add more value and get back on track. See if you still need to help out with the emergency, see if you can do anything else, and start doing it. That's a part of it. Just take action, boost that energy back up, and make it happen. This was part 2 of my January 2015 review. Stay tuned for next. Click in one of the links below to find the next part in this series, part 3 out of 4, about the monthly review. And I will see you guys very soon.